Hi there, I'm Carolyn, trichologist at Absolique Hair Health Clinic. We're just talking about a new hair loss treatment that we're using here in clinic, the Silver Kit. We have talked about it in some of our newsletters in the past. Today we've just got some more results for you. So we've chosen the Silver Kit because it's different. Okay, so it's going after hair growth. So it doesn't specifically stop hair loss, it's more of a hair growth treatment, which is where some of you are all at. And it's also minoxidil free, which is very important to some of you. So we ran some trials and things, and we were finding we could see hair regrowth at 8 weeks. So for me, it normally takes 4 months to work at a cellular level to then see results. So to see hair growth at 8 weeks is super exciting, as you would understand if you're experiencing hair loss. So with this particular client, he had not done any treatment with us before, so he was a new client, and his diagnosis was early onset male pattern thinning. So what that means is he's got the typical pattern thinning, which have hereditary factors, but he was only 24 years old, and he was specifically, his recessions were progressively, these little peaks up here, creeping further back, and they were quite noticeable in his hairline. So he had tried some generic type of treatments for I think he said a year, and he had really limited results. So that's why he visited me, and we decided the best path was a Silver Kit because he wanted to see visual results. He wasn't just happy with just stopping the hair thinning, he wanted hair regrowth. Okay, so we checked in to make sure that his health was good. His hair cycle was actually really strong. He was quite a healthy person, but we did have a dry scalp, and we also found that he had low vitamin D. It was half of what it needed to be. Now, vitamin D, it actually helps us with our hormones. So when you have a hereditary and hormonal type of hair loss, which is male pattern thinning, you need to always check the vitamin D. So a hair growth treatment will work better if we have, a healthy body, healthy cells, and what we call appropriate nutrition. Okay, so we went in, we started in the first 3 weeks using our scalp brush therapy. We used our scalp cleanser and a little treatment to start to prepare the scalp, because as we said, he had a dry scalp, and we wanted to just get some stability on the hair cycle and the pattern thinning. So we did that for 3 weeks, and then we added in the Silver Kit. So with the Silver Kit, it's got 3 little steps. So we've got some phials, some ampoules, and another little spray, and also you have to use a microneedle with some of these steps as well. So we wrote instructions, gave him some videos, gave him a lesson, and we checked in at 8 weeks time just to see how things were going. So he said the treatment was easy enough to do, but he couldn't see, or he didn't know if he could see results. So we take very specific photographs, and we asked him to send us some photos, and we'll do a digital comparison. So this is what we got at the 8 week marks. This is our before and our after, and I'll post this on the blog so you can see it close up for yourself. That there's so much new growth coming through at the 8 week marks. It's super exciting. We were also just targeting the treatment, meaning we were only using it in the areas he was concerned about, because the rest of his head was okay. So the kit normally lasts 8 weeks, but he was only halfway through because we were only using it in those target areas. So that's super exciting to see that much growth. We did then check in at the 16 weeks or the 4 month mark, and we saw more results. So we'll be sharing those in another video down the track. So I guess what I want to share, new treatment available, minoxidil free. It's not for everybody. I do still need to do correct diagnosis for you. I always address underlying causes, but if you do have hair loss, hair thinning, pattern hair thinning, autoimmune conditions, please reach out. So I'm Carolyn, trichologist at Absolique. Email me. It's info@absolique.com.au.